This is Sunday with Hip Hop Weekly. Yes, Hip Hop Weekly with me. We're here. SVNDAY7 on all social media. It was fun while it lasted. On everything. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. Numbers on the way also. Be on the lookout for me all 2019. We in Hip Hop Weekly right now. Hip Hop Weekly. This is where we are.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the one and only Svnday.
Yes,
Happy New Year, and welcome to Hip Hop Weekly.
Thank you for having me.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Svnday, SVNDAY. It's pretty much it. Like I'm Sunday, like
okay.
Not Saturday. My original name was Black. To separate, like when I used to sit with my homeboys, everybody was like, we've been calling you Black since you was like 13, but like, what can we do to separate you from everybody else? Everybody's name is Black in the hood or any hood in America, basically. So I was just sitting there like, just turn the A up to a V for victory, because I'm gonna win. Like the V in my name is always to remind me that I'm going to win. At some point in time, the name is going to be successful. So it's just a reminder for myself, really.
Okay, that's a nice concept. So definitely, let us know how you got started in the industry.
Man, I got started in the industry, I guess, just like by any other artist. I was just listening to music at first. Like I would always be like, I think I could do that. Like rhyming and stuff like that was always second nature to me. Mm-hmm. But like what really got me into it probably was like when I decided to like say I'm gonna try to write my first song. And I wrote it and everybody around me was like, this is a hit. And it was on somebody else's beat, of course. You know how when you first start rapping, you freestyling on other people's beats and stuff. But then it was like, bro, you need to start going to the studio. And then going to the studio just had me start linking with people. And then I ended up somehow meeting somebody who really, really was believing in my music. Mm-hmm. And they introduced me to like one of the biggest radio people in Baltimore at the time. And that's how I got my first like on stage show or anything. Mm-hmm. And that person continued to believe in me from a distance, I guess, because I continued to just like be independent, working and doing what I was doing. And then one day I put out my first mixtape, and then it was songs on there. And then it was like, nah, you need to really like focus in on this. And I was like, okay. So I decided to start putting money into this. Mm-hmm. And that's what really like got me from focusing on everything that was in the streets in Baltimore to like locking in on music. And then my daughter came, and it was just like, you either gonna throw this talent away or you're gonna try to do something for your kid that nobody else could do. Like, so I just made the decision to like buckle down and really focus in on the music. And then I moved to South Carolina with my mom, and everything was just like lightning. It just was happening so fast, I couldn't even believe it. I paid to do a show in Atlanta, and that same person that was believing in me in Baltimore a long time ago mm-hmm. had ended up doing major things for herself in music, and she had ended up working for Maybach at the time and doing some other things. And she was like, you know what, you should just come to Atlanta and give it a shot. And I did my first show in Atlanta, and it just was like, the rest is history. Like, wow. Everybody just was like, who's this kid with the hair? And it was just like, mm-hmm. I'm Svnday.
So how long have you been in the industry?
All together, overall, I would probably say 8 years. Close to 8 years in a sense. It's like, yeah, about 8 years.
Okay. And being that you're from Baltimore, how has that shaped your career?
It's been a vice in a sense, but also it has made me the person that I am. Because like, I have this don't take any crap from anybody mentality. But that's just being in Baltimore. You can't let anybody get over on you.
Right.
In any situation. Like, somebody can try to get over you in a sandwich in high school. Like, it was just like that in Baltimore. But you just get a sense of who's serious and who's trying to get over on you. And like in the industry, that's every day. Like some people say they trying to help you, but they could just see like some money in you and might be trying to get something out of you. So Baltimore just really made me aware more than anything. Like I'm just completely aware of everything that's going on around me, or I at least try to be for the most part. But yeah, just a very aware person thanks to Baltimore.
Okay. And so you do a lot of work here, you said, in Atlanta. You've done shows. Have you opened for anybody?
I actually
mainstream?
Last year was on tour with Lil Baby. I opened up for him and PNB Rock. For like 12 dates, and that was like probably one of the biggest growths and experiences to really be on tour and to really see how it works and to see how much goes into just one show, not the 12 that I did, but just one.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
Like from production to putting the stage together, just to being prepared to getting there on time, everybody being there on time and everybody being there cohesively to make the show work, man, it's really a beautiful thing. And you really get to see like these artists have amazing teams behind them that make their brand so strong. So I really just got to soak it all in and really take that in. And that was really a great experience. And I'm thankful to Baby for letting me do that.
What's one of the most memorable experiences for you so far?
Man,
because I know you've got more work to do, and you getting out there.
So far, man, that's tough. One of my most memorable experiences was the Summer 16 tour.
Okay.
I got to go on the Summer 16 tour for a couple of days as well, and I saw Drake and Future perform at a level that I've never seen any other artist perform. So that still to this day, just like life changing. Like I was in Nashville, I think, in Tennessee, and Future came out in a Nashville hockey jersey, and I just thought that was so clever of him. Like the thought process that the artists put into what they do.
Right.
It's just the little. I'm a big person on the little specific things, and I was like, he has a Nashville hockey jersey on. He came like underneath the stage, and it was just so cool. And the fireworks went off. Oh my God, killed it. But yeah, like stuff like that just always keeps me in mind. Like that was a big year for them, and those shows were like amazing. Right. They were amazing shows. Like I'm in the crowd as an artist, like forgetting that I'm an artist. I'm an absolute fan.
Right, you're a fan.
Like, I'm a fan. Like yeah. So that Summer 16 definitely probably still most memorable moment up until now, for sure.
Okay. Who do you see yourself working with, or who do you want to collab with?
Honestly, I love music so much, it's like not even a person that I could not see myself collabing with. But who I would really, really, really want to work with in the near future, definitely Wiz Khalifa, definitely Drake, definitely Future, and Jay-Z. Like, that's like an ultimate goal of mine. Because I feel like when the God respects you, then that's, you've done it. Like, when he see you and say, I want to work with that kid, that's when it really, that's my ultimate goal for myself when it comes to collaborations, is to work with Jay-Z, for sure.
Okay. And a lot of artists nowadays, they also mention that, they don't finish school, or, they drop out from time to time. What's your take on education and, hip hop? Do you think it's necessary?
I mean, I graduated high school, and
all right. What's your thought process on that?
My thought process on it is to get the paper. Like,
okay. Because a lot of people don't think it's necessary, but I personally,
I don't even look at it as like, I don't want to use the word as necessary, but I look at it as like, okay, you already put 10 years in elementary, middle school. You might as well get the paper. Like, I'm not about to put all of that work. I can't put any type of work into anything and not see it through. Like, that's a major thing with me, is seeing things through. Like, no matter how long this music situation is going to take to see what I want to see in it, to see it through, I'm going to see it through. No matter how long the school situation is going to take, I'm going to see it through. So, like, it was just major important for me to just see my high school finish. Like, I wanted to finish and get my diploma. Like, it's important.
Right.
My daughter getting her high school diploma and all that is important. Like, I don't know. It was just always important in my family to get your education. So it's just been instilled in me, and I'm instilled it in my child, and hopefully she instilled it in hers or his.
Dope.
We get them diplomas around here.
Dope. Okay, so let's talk about your new project. Your current project that you're pushing now.
It was from my last.
Okay.
It's my baby. It's my baby.
Okay. All right. What inspired that?
My ex-girlfriend basically just inspired the entire project, in a sense. I didn't even think I was gonna record another project last year, and then like I got off of the tour with Lil Baby, and we was like at odds, and then she just ended up breaking up with me, and it just left me like so confused and so hurt. Like I had never dealt with that type of emotion before, and I did not know what to do with it. I had no idea what to do with it. I would call my mom, I would call my friends, and everybody was like, bro, I'm not trying to hear you talk about this all day long. Like, get over it.
Right.
But then it was just like, she was just like the one female that I couldn't just get over. Like, so I really had to try to figure out what that was all about. So like 3 o'clock in the morning one night, I was with BC and K-Ro. We was in the studio. And I was like, bro, man, just let's just see what's going on. Like, let me just see where I'm at with it right now. And for the first time ever, how it happened, it was just beautiful. K-Ro was like, bro, I got a beat for you. The perfect beat for you right now. And he put it on. I hit the blunt. I'm like, oh, no, I don't even got to write this. And I had never done that before. I was like, oh, no, I'm good. Just went in the booth. And I just stood there. Beat played. And it was just over with. Like, and I ran through all of the songs like that. Like, I just used the emotion as fuel. And I had never been able to just completely use emotion as an energy to create and be a creator. Man, absolutely beautiful. Like, so, you know, with pain comes some beautiful things out of it. So I know it was fun while it lasted. It was just like me just laying it all on the line and just accepting the fact that like this was a beautiful moment in my life. As confusing as it has left me, I have to accept it and move forward. So, you know, like the concept with the balloon being in my hand on the cover of the album, like kids walk around with balloons all the time, and sometimes you lose the balloon. It's gone. Like the kid might cry for a second.
Wow.
But it's over with. You know, that balloon was gone. It was fun while it lasted. You know, another balloon will come.
You definitely have a creative thought process behind your craft.
Man,
definitely.
I got to be thankful for the BCs and the Sixes and the people around me that really understand the madness that I'm trying to put together in a sense too. Because it's just like, when I go in the studio, it's just so much, it's just scattered paint. Like, it's just like everywhere. But they all around figuring it out with me. So it's just always beautiful to like finally put the final pieces to the puzzle together. And yeah, it was fun while it lasted. It's always going to be a special project to me. Like, that was just 10 songs of just me being completely vulnerable. I don't even know if I'll ever be that vulnerable again in some songs. Maybe. I don't know though. Because this has unlocked something that I have just started doing as far as crafting my music. Then I probably won't go back to writing songs because I enjoy the feel of the energy in the songs as I'm feeling the records now. It's just a beautiful thing. So
okay. Well, what's next for you? You know, what do you want our listeners and the fans to know about you? What are you pushing?
First of all, I want the fans to know that 2019 is Svnday's year. Like, I'm going to be everywhere. Everywhere. My next project, Numb, is what I'm working on right now. I feel like this is probably going to be my best project overall as an artist, like top to bottom, like everything culminating into me right now. I feel like we was listening to a little bit in the car on the way here. You
Your new stuff.
Yeah, I'm real confident in this one. Like it's kind of funny because I never seen myself this confident as an artist. So this kind of fun to like, as they say, you in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely
in the bag on this one. Okay.
Yes, all the way. I'm the chip that you do like this with at the end, that far in the bag.
What message are you trying to get out there with this new project?
I don't want to give too much away just yet. But this project is me like analyzing how everyone has analyzed me in a sense. Some people close to me are nowhere near as close to me as they used to be. And they don't think that I saw the plots that they were seeing, but I saw it. Mm-hmm. I know why the distance is the way it is with me and certain friends. I know why me and certain artists aren't as cool as we once were. I understand all of that. They may think that I don't, but the music is going to tell them that I do. And also that I don't take none of it personally because I'm completely numb to everything now.
Wow.
It's just business.
Let us know how you could be reached on social media.
All my social media is at Svnday7, SVNDAY7, all one word. That's Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Svnday7 too. Yeah, this is everywhere. Svnday on Spotify, Apple Music, search that, I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I just want to let you know that this is a very big moment for me in my career because I've been on Hip Hop Weekly since my young rap days, just watching. So I always said that I wanted to be on Hip Hop Weekly and it's my first time. So this is a very, very big moment for me. So thank y'all for having me for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.